Happee Knitters, and welcome back to the Happee Knits Podcast.
Hello.
This is episode number 18. Yeah, number 18.
Is it the first podcast of the new year?
It is the first podcast of the new year, and there's a reason for that. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that our household has been hit with the flu. My household, my sister's household. Yeah, it has been, it's been a pretty sucky week. Luckily, Jordan and Dante have escaped the flu bug, but I got hit with it pretty hard. So did Alexis and Steven. Anyway, it has just been one of those trying times. This flu season is no joke, guys. No joke. I thought that when I was diagnosed on Sunday, which was my birthday, I thought that I would just, be a little tired and I could sit in the bed and knit. No. No, that did not happen. So anyway, so we are back. I'm feeling really good today. I'm still not 100%, but I feel much better than I did earlier in the week because, boy, let me tell you, taking care of a 4-year-old that's sick, and then your husband's getting sick, and the household still needs to run. They still need to go to school, get picked up. Yeah, it was a trying time. But we're back, so hopefully you guys pray for us. Hopefully there will be no more sickness. Hopefully the boys will not get the flu because they'll just be another week, yeah. And my nephew, this is his second time getting the flu within a month. He had strain A and strain B. So if you don't think you can get the flu twice, I'm here to tell you, you can. So you guys be very vigilant. If you have to wear face masks at work, do it because, yeah, this flu thing, yeah. So anyway, so let's get started. This is a podcast about knitting and everything. And not the flu, and everything fiber related. My name is Yolanda.
I'm Jordan.
And I have a husband, Steven, a 4-year-old daughter named Alexis, and another son named Dante. And we live outside, right outside the suburbs of, we're Dallas. In the suburbs of Dallas. So anyway, so let's go ahead and
Dallas,
get started. I think our last podcast was actually at the end of December. And yeah, so I didn't make good on my promises to keep things going this year, so I'm trying, but you know how it goes. So first things up, I want to go ahead and announce the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. You guys were absolutely amazing. I read every single goal that you guys put out there on the Ravelry group. We had 110 entries. I mean, amazing. 100. That's a big number. 100. I think that's the biggest giveaway as far as the entries we've had since we started this journey. So anyway, so without further ado, let's go ahead and announce those winners, because at the end of the podcast we're going to do another giveaway, but it's going to be our 5,000 subscriber giveaway, because we got to 5,000 really quickly after the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. So we want to go ahead and reward you guys again for always supporting us, so yay to that. Okay, so the first winner is going to be number 16. Her Ravelry name is, I believe I'm going to pronounce this right, Shakers. Her name is Shonda, number 16. Congratulations, Shonda. And you have won the 2 skeins of Happy Feet that I showed in the last podcast. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Oh, hang on, guys. We are in a new location today because, to be honest, my sewing machine table is still up in the other room, and I have not had the energy to take it down because of the flu. So I said, you know what, we're just going to pull up stakes, come into the living room, and we're going to podcast here. So anyway, that's the reason for the different location. There we go. So Shonda, this is what you've won. It's 2 skeins of the Happy Feet Plymouth from the Plymouth Company, and it is color number 11. These don't have a color name, And it is going to be 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. Nope. And yeah, I hope that you are going to enjoy these. So please get in contact with me via Ravelry or email or however you want to. I'm on social media everywhere as Happee Knits, and we will go ahead and get that prize out to you.
It's not right.
What?
It's supposed to be 25% now.
No, because if it's 90% superwash merino.
All the other ones are 75 and 25. Why not this one?
Okay, so you do know that yarns come in different variations, right? Okay, so if I have 90% superwash merino.
I haven't seen one of those yet.
Well, congratulations, he now has. Okay, next up, the second winner is going to be number 74, which is yarn 5894. Congratulations. She did not have a I didn't see her name on Ravelry, but once again, post number 74, yarn 5894, and you are going to be winning this Knit Picks colorway, which is their stroll fingering weight, and it is, so that I don't tell you incorrectly, the colorway on this one is Country Fair. Jordan, hold that for me. Country Fair, and it is 75%
superwash merino, 25% nylon.
They can't hear you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Anyway, yes, 75% superwash, 25% nylon. It is 462 yards, so it's a really good amount. Both of these are good amounts to create a pair of wonderful socks. Yep, that's good.
Why is there a shadow?
I don't know. So congratulations, and like I said, please get in contact with me, and I will get those out to you ASAP.
Pronto.
Okay, so moving on. I don't have any finished objects, but then that's probably the reoccurring theme for me for the last probably 3, 4, 5 months. But I'm working on stuff, guys. I really am. So I want to talk about briefly socks. So if you follow me on social media, especially on Instagram, which I seem to be more active on there, and Facebook than any other platform, you know that I picked up, sorry, Jordan, I picked up his socks again.
I almost just lost an eye.
You almost lost an eye. So I may be coughing on and off throughout this episode. Jordan's kind of nervous about that, but I've been on Tamiflu. I'm finished with Tamiflu, so I should be.
This is not an advertisement.
Good to go. Anyway, so these are Jordan's Tardis socks.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Who. We got all the lights turned on in here, so the colors may be just slightly blown out on these things that you see on the episode. Thank you. On the episode, but they are coming along very nicely. And what I want to say about these socks is that I'm doing the Fleegle heel. You guys know that's my go-to, but I did something a little different on these socks than I normally do, which I'm kind of happy about. So usually when I get to the increases on the back heel, I will usually do a make one right and then a make one left. So on the increases, and you know, and if you guys have done make ones right and left, you know, sometimes it can be a little difficult to get the needles in there and get the things going right. So I decided I was going to do the yarn over method, which I saw somewhere on YouTube, or someone mentioned it maybe in the Addicted to Sock Knitting group on Facebook. I'm not sure. But basically what you're going to do is, for your increases, you're going to do a yarn over. Okay, you guys know yarn overs are very easy, and because you don't knit. Very easy and very simple to do. And then in order to not create a hole, when you come back around to knit your even row, when you get to that yarn over, you're going to knit through the back loop, which twists the stitch and closes up the hole. Super easy. So much more easier so much easier than a make one right or make one left. So let me show you, let me get a little bit closer, and I want to show you what that increase looks like. And there's the increase right here, and as you can see, there are no holes. It's virtually an invisible increase. Like I said, I think this is going to be my go-to because, like I said, it's so much easier than the dreaded make one right, make one left. So I just wanted to give you guys that tip in case you guys did not know about it, or if you have thought about trying it but haven't because you weren't sure, worried or weren't sure how it's going to turn out. I am here to tell you
it works.
It works. It definitely works. So I'm telling you right now, try it. I think you'll be very pleased with it. I know that I am. And it's actually making these socks fly a lot faster because I don't have to worry about trying to pick up that stitch from the bottom and all that good stuff. Right, Jordan? So anyway, so this is, if in case you don't remember, this is yarn from the lovely Mitchell's Sea Creations, Tara. She is on Etsy. Beautiful, beautiful yarn dyer. Check her out. I don't think you would be disappointed in what you see of her creativity and her work. Beautiful stuff. And these socks are living in also a bag that she donated to Jordan. So all of his socks now live in this bag. Okay, so that's my first work in progress that
you've done.
I've done. The second one that I have. The second one is I picked up, I wanted a quick hat. I've got a bunch of Lion brand acrylic yarn laying around, and I kind of wanted to eat some of that up because I'm trying to be more conscious this year in my yarn decisions, and that because it's such bulky yarn is taking up a lot of space, so I kind of wanted to go ahead and try and clear some of that out. So I looked on Ravelry for a pattern that I could use to knit hats with. So I found this pattern called it's called the Loving Hat, and it is by Olympia Barka. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, so you guys go check that out. It is a Fair Isle pattern, and if you have never knitted Fair Isle, this is a great pattern. Very easy to learn. The floats are only done over a maximum of three stitches, so you don't have to worry about trying to stretch your yarn out over a bunch of different stitches. The maximum is 3. And I love this. This is a very simple pattern that you see a lot of times on a bunch of different hats. It's very popular, and what I love about Fair Isle, because I've only done Fair Isle I think once before, so this is actually my second time, and that's one of the reasons why I picked this pattern, so that I could kind of stay in practice. I like these because they create an extra layer of fabric on the inside because of those floats, and because of that, this hat is more so extra warm than just if I were to knit this just with one color all the way around. So if you want a hat that's got like a double thickness, then I suggest you definitely try this out because it is a really, really great pattern, very easily done. I think the only variation that I did on this pattern, I think the pattern calls for size US 13 for the
11
for the brim and 15 for the main body of the hat. I switched to 11s, and the reason why I switched to 11 because I think my 13s are gone. I think
somebody stole them.
These are my inexpensive. Actually, these are clovers, but I have some inexpensive bamboo needles that I bought when I first started knitting, and I think I've snapped the cord on the other ones. So
get a new cord.
I went ahead and went with the what?
Doesn't that work?
No, these are not interchangeable needles. So once the cord snaps, that's it.
You just glue it on, tape it. DIY.
Can you glue it on? No.
Tape?
No. Because the yarn has to slide over. You don't want
put some smooth tape on.
You don't want it to anyway. It's okay. It's okay. So anyway, like I said, before I was so rudely interrupted, go check out her pattern. Like I said, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I'll put the information in the show notes, but also I'll put it down at the bottom so you guys can check that out. So I'm almost done with this. I'm done with all of the Fair Isle part. It's just now I'm ready to start decreasing for the top and then add a pom-pom. So that is going to be that. Okay, so this is not going to be a very long episode, but let's get into acquisitions. Like I said, it's been a while. What was that? It's been a while since
I heard money being spent.
And that makes you react like that. Have y'all missed him?
I have.
He's missed himself. Okay,
It's
so
doable.
Let's get started. So first up is, hang on just a second, let me check out something real quick before I tell you this. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here. Okay, so first up is a purchase from Hypnotic Yarn. The dyer behind Hypnotic Yarn is Cheryl. Cheryl has amazing yarn colors, dyes. I'm telling you, she's one of my favorite dyers because every time I see her post on Instagram, it's something about her colors that talk to me and speak to me as well. Anyway, she had a kit called the Liana hat, and I don't know if you guys have seen it on Instagram. It was a hat that she designed, and she had specific colorways. I think 2 specific colorways for this hat. I think the hat is on Ravelry right now. I'm not 100% sure, but Cheryl has graciously said she would donate a copy of this pattern to the podcast, so I'm very thankful for that, and that's going to be in the 5,000K giveaway that we'll talk about at the end of the show. But let me show you the kit. So her hat, like I said, is called the Liana hat, and immediately when I saw the yarn, I had to have it. So with the kit, I'm going to cover up the download code. With the kit, and I know you can't really see it because of the lighting, but you get the pattern. You get the pattern, which is the Liana hat. I know, like I said, it's blown out. And then I picked the peppermint chocolate mocha colorway. You guys, look at that. It is on her DK base. Does that not remind you of chocolate and peppermint mocha? Oh, guys, I can't wait to knit this hat up. Like I said, it's on DK weight. It's just a gorgeous colorway. And with the kit, you also get the pom-pom. Let me see if I can go ahead.
It looks like a raccoon tail.
It does look like a raccoon tail. Let me take it out for you guys so you can see the fluffiness. It needs to be fluffed out, but you guys get the gist of it. It is a beautiful pom-pom that is going to go wonderful with Jordan. Quit. It's going to go wonderful with this hat. Check it out. So anyway, so she is sold out of this color because I looked right before I came on to podcast. You can message her to see if she's going to be making any more of these kits. I know that she's got some of the other colorway that are still available on her website, but like I said, I can't wait to knit this hat up. This will be my first
stock yarn hat.
This will be my first hat from a kit. So, like I said, I'm excited about it. And like I said, go out, check out Hypnotic Yarns. Cheryl is the dyer behind that. You will love it. So let me put all this back in here. Sorry for the crinkling. Okay. So next up is going to be from the last episode, which was about probably a month and a half ago. You guys know that Rockstream Yarns was having. I'm gonna get it. Was having a wonderful sale, and I told you I had a couple more coming. Well, these are the last two that I ordered from her. This one is self-striping yarn, and it is called Zombies Walk at Midnight. Now the colors are not showing real true. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer. The colors are not showing real true on here, but they're actually doing that's not so bad. Not so bad. Anyway, it is beautiful. It's a self-striping yarn, and it is on her Jitterbug base, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards. Anyway, it's called Zombies Walk at Midnight. Okay, and then next up is going to be the same base, which is Jitterbug again, 80/20. This is called Evil Mermaid. The colors are darker than this. Like I said, the lighting is definitely blowing these out, but this is also self-striping, and you guys know I just have a love and appreciation for self-striping yarn. So anyway, great purchase. I'm very happy with very happy with those. Okay. And last but certainly not least on my purchase acquisitions, my purchase train, I ran across a new dyer. I'm originally from East Texas, Tyler, and there is a festival that's going to be coming up in November. I missed it last year. It's the East Texas, I think, Fiber Festival, and as I saw some of the dyers coming on board for this particular event, I noticed a particular dyer who, when I saw the colors of her work, I was like, I was intrigued by that, and also by the names of her colorways. This particular dyer, I'm gonna show you her card. It's Chicken Coop. Let's see. Can you see that? Chicken Coop. And her name is Carolyn. She actually lives right outside of Dallas. And she, I think, was also an active participant in the East Texas Festival last year. So anyway, I saw her colorways and I just said, oh my God, I gotta have one. And this is the color that I chose. This is called Purple Cauliflower. Come on, focus. Look at the colors, guys. Aren't they amazingly beautiful? Are they not just gorgeous? And what I like about all of her colorways, they're named after, say, chickens or vegetables or very, very earthy things. So
nature things.
Yes, nature things. And so anyway, so I want you guys to go out to her website, check out her colorways. It's chickencoop.com. Like I said, she's right outside of Dallas, but the colorways are just gorgeous. So she has graciously donated a skein of yarn to the podcast that I'm going to do a giveaway for the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. And this is in her colorway, which is so cool. It is called Okra and Tomato Gumbo. Okay, see the colors? How cool. Does that not remind you of okra and gumbo? Come on.
I don't know what that is.
It is on her chicken feet. I guess chicken feet. Yeah, chicken feet base, which is cool because she does have a chicken house that she has at home. So she's definitely knows all about chickens. So this is 463 yards, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. So like I said, this is okra and tomato gumbo. How cool is that? Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. Jordan, do I have any? Let's see. I think I have covered everything that I wanted to cover. So last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, we're going to do another giveaway. Like I talked about earlier in the podcast, we're going to do a 5K subscriber giveaway. Yay. So excited. Thank you guys for literally getting us from 4,000 to 5,000 within a month. We appreciate all your support and all of your love that you've shown this podcast. All the wonderful support that you've shown the tutorials that I have made. We definitely appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to do a subscriber giveaway. I'm going to make this one really simple. I do ask that you guys take the time to go to each of these, each of the prize givers, their websites, just so you can look at it, all the wonderful things that they've made and that they have dyed. That they were gracious enough to gift us, gift us these wonderful prizes for this giveaway. Okay, so I'm gonna have you go over to the Ravelry group. And as we all know, guys, it's the Olympics, right? The Olympics are Winter Olympics. So very simple, very easy prompt. I want to know, what is your favorite Winter Olympic sport? Now, if you don't have one, that's perfectly fine. Just say, hey, I don't watch the Olympics, and that's your entry. I personally, my favorite, every Winter Olympic, I love figure skating. Love it. And that is my jam. That is my go-to when the Olympics are on. I try to follow everything that is related to figure skating because that's what I love. Do you watch the Olympics?
Not the winter ones.
Why not? It's just not your thing. You like the Summer Olympics. You need to find something on there that you like. Skiing. Yes, there's lots of skiing. Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. Where is the Winter Olympics this year?
I know it's somewhere in China.
Nope.
China. Japan.
No.
Where was it?
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good that you've got that part.
Pyeongchang.
Very good.
I don't know.
I think that's how you pronounce it. It's in South Korea.
It was somewhere over there. I didn't know where.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, so go to Ravelry. Go follow the prompt. Tell me what your favorite Olympic sports is, and you will be entered to win one of these 3 prizes. Now, it may be 4 by the time this is over with. I'm not 100% sure because I might have some more prizes coming. A couple weeks ago, I did a review on these
needles.
These Mehousa.
I think it was only 1 week ago.
Was it 1 week ago? Yeah. Mehousa needles. And these are needles. And if you haven't seen that review, check it out on my channel. These are needles size US 8 all the way to size US 17. They come in this wonderful storage case already. They're size 32. The cords are 32-inch cords. So if you guys need an extra set of needles or a backup to your current supply, or well, it looks like our camera cut off, but we were toward the end anyway. So the Mehousa needles are prize 1. The beautiful yarn okra and tomato gumbo from Chicken Coop Dyer check out her website. And last but not least is the Liana pattern from Hypnotic Yarns. Cheryl, check out her website as well. So those are 3 of the prizes. We may have a 4th one, but we will draw these prizes in the next, or for our next podcast. So yeah, I think that's it, Jordan. Did we forget anything?
No.
Thank you guys again.
5,000 road to 10.
5,000 road to 10,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys again for always supporting us. I hope you guys have enjoyed this podcast, and I think that is probably it. So until the next episode, bye-bye.
Bye.